Hey everybody, this is John with Rock Reptiles. So we got our first clutch of hognose. These should be toffee glow, toffees, and albinos. But we're not going to know for sure. I can take a look in the egg and see what's in there. But I'll kind of have a better idea once they're fully out of the eggs. So I mentioned before I would post a video on how I cut colubrid eggs. So it's kind of a delicate process. I use tweezers and these little surgical scissors here. Like I said, it's really a delicate process. If you haven't done it before, you might not want to attempt it, but maybe take a look at the video and see if it's something you're confident in doing, and give it a go. I'm gonna cut these eggs. We got the first one pipped, so usually after the first one pips, I start cutting the eggs, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut all these. We got one head out. And after that, I'll discuss a little bit more about these, but let's take a look at what we got. So we got our first one here. This is, looks like an albino, could be toffee glow. And his head's pipped out. So normally these will come out on their own. But again, you know, as I mentioned before in the video, sometimes I've had them pip just like this, go back in the egg and die. Now, none of the other ones are pipped yet, as far as I can tell looking at them. But once the first one's pipped, being that it's the same temperature in the box, it's pretty much okay. Well, actually, it is okay to go ahead and cut the rest of the eggs. You want to make sure you don't cut any of the animals. Like I said, it is tedious. It's way different than cutting python eggs. But let's go ahead and get this first one cut and I'll show you how I do it. So I usually grab the first one that's pipped and I kind of just pinch the top of the egg and lay the scissors sideways and just get that first cut going. Hognose, I've noticed, once they're ready to hatch, they are really thin shells. So sometimes you can kind of just cut them and then just kind of tear the rest of the egg open. You want to put a little pressure to pull the top of the egg up to make sure that the snake is not right there where you're cutting. So, and that's going to be about it. So he has well enough space to make sure that he does get out of that egg for sure. So that's the first one there. We'll just kind of leave that guy alone, let him do his thing, absorb his yolk, and then he'll come out. So these still are pretty plump, which is fine. They absorb quite a bit of water. So again, I'll just put the scissors there, kind of get a first little pinch on the egg, and you got some yolk that'll come out. And then I'll insert the very tip and just pull up on the shell. And instead of just thrusting straight in and cutting the egg, I kind of just pull up and just kind of clip it. This one looks like it should be okay. The yolk is, you know, nice and clear. Sometimes when you notice if it's a little bit murky, not always, but sometimes, a good indication the animal might have died, which is kind of common, you know, doing this. Sometimes they'll be dead. So just kind of scoop this up a little bit. Get that in there and just cut that right off. Like I said, the shells are pretty thin, so sometimes you can just kind of tear the egg a little bit. I just want to make sure that's open, so that guy's got plenty of room to come out, and I'll just set that down in there. That actually looks like, well, it's an albino for sure. Well, sometimes what I'll do is just touch them with the scissors a little bit, and I can see that one's moving, so we know that one's alive. So let's go with this one. So again, I'm laying the scissors down kind of flat and just kind of get that first hole in there to where the yolk starts coming out, the fluid. Oh, that one kind of sprayed everywhere. So then I'll just get the tip in there again and not thrust it straight in, but just put the very tip and kind of pull up, so it kind of just pulls the top of the egg up and cuts it. Now there is a little bit of blood, but when they're fully developed, it's not really an issue. It's not going to harm them at all. I mean, so let's see what we got. And albinos. That one looks really cool there. So I'll post a video of these once they're all out. Excuse me. To see exactly what they are. That one looks like it's probably a toffee glue there. So let's see. Let's cut this. This is pretty messy, so if you do this, you're definitely going to want to have some paper towels on hand. Ooh, that one looks really freaking cool. Like we got a little friend here on the box. Don't like that. So we'll go ahead and give this one just a little tap. And it is moving, so it's live. That one was nice and full. Yeah, so we got 2 more eggs left. Oh, this one looks really cool too. I'm not real familiar with the toffee glow stuff, but that one looks like it's probably going to be a toffee. So that's why I'm going to wait until all these are out and have a better look at them. This is actually, I mean, we do hognose, but this is actually the first pairing we've done like this, so I'll have a better idea of what's going on with these once they're all out. Okay, so that should be enough. Okay, that one has the yolk sac on top. So, I mean, even though we're cutting these, it's still going to be 2-3 days before they all emerge. You know, obviously this first one here will probably be out by tonight or tomorrow. But like the last one I just cut, it does have the egg sac on top. Usually when I see that, you know, those are usually the last ones to come out for some reason, I don't know. But they'll absorb. It's not as if it's underdeveloped or anything. They're all should be at the same stage of development. So that's basically how I do it. I'll put up more videos later of cutting king snake eggs, bull snake. Once we get the python stuff, you know, coming back around, we didn't get videos up then of doing that. We have reticulated pythons available. Like I said, we do blood pythons. We'll get into that more later. I thank everybody for watching. If you like our videos, please leave a like. If you have any comments, please comment. And we'll get better quality videos, and we'll get better videos up as time goes on. We're just getting into this. I hope everybody likes the videos you're watching. And if you do, hey, leave us a comment. Until next time, we'll see you later.